The last time that I was incarcerated, I did a lot of thinking, and I told myself, you know, it's a better way to live. It just came to a point where I just got sick and tired of being sick and tired. I continued to go back and forth to jail, in and out of detox, not having a place to stay.
When you don't have a place to call your home, it's very difficult to get your life in order.
People who come home from prison face a multitude of barriers to employment, barriers to education, the system of incarcerating people, letting them out into homelessness essentially doesn't work and leads to high recidivism rates.
Supportive housing is affordable housing linked to services for the most vulnerable people who need the services to get their lives back on track.
It's hard to keep a person focused on treatment. Whether it's mental health treatment, drug and alcohol treatment, taking their medication, those sorts of things, if they don't know where they're going to rest their head at the end of the day.
You know, when the services and housing is in one spot, they can help people connect to those services and not cycle in and out of homelessness.
At its core, the Returning Home Initiative is really about better serving people who cycle between homelessness and incarceration, enhancing and improving public safety on our streets, and more effectively and efficiently utilizing public resources.
You know, when you've been homeless for a while, you know, it's really hard to break that cycle because, you know, that's all you ever knew. But it's amazing that people here want to help me like that. They welcome me with open arms, you know, and there is help out there. It's here if you want it.
CSH believes that every community is unique, and so we really look to refine and adapt our intervention of supportive housing.
For us, they helped us navigate the process by bringing to the table the expertise that we essentially don't have in-house.
What CSH brought to the table was first an understanding of supportive housing and what was the kind of housing that we needed in the community for people who had been chronically homeless, many who had mental health issues, many who had spent time in jail.
And for us, it was a no-brainer to bring them on board early on to help us navigate this process.
I got some housing. I started going to my meetings. And as time went on, you know, I started utilizing the tools that they was offering me. And things worked out.
We know supportive housing works. It's evidence-based. We've seen the evidence. We know that it breaks the cycle of recidivism.
And so this is a win-win for our community. It saves the county money. It provides safe and stable housing for individuals sorely in need of it. It's good for taxpayers. It's good for our community as a whole. And, you know, on top of everything else, the police love it.
The magic is really in its simplicity. It's giving a person a roof over their head and then saying, you know what, now you can think about recovery.
There's no silver bullet, right? There's no one-size-fits-all because we're talking about human beings. And so we find that they all have their own dreams and their own visions of what they want to be and where they want to end up in life and what sort of family they want to develop and so on. And what we try to do is just create a vehicle to help them get there.
It just struck me in my heart because the whole time I was in prison, I never thought nobody really advocated for us. I just thought they built prisons for us, not advocated for us.
So for people coming out of prisons and jails, supportive housing is the alternative, and it's the better alternative. It means that people will not spend their lives on the street. It means that people can have keys to their own home and begin to turn their lives around.
It gives me an opportunity to live a clean and sober life and to be a productive citizen. Because of this housing I have a chance to live again.
I have a place to call my own and a place to start building from.
What more can a person ask for? I was on my way. The sky's the limits. The sky's the limits.